Children of the night, what music they make.
They're all gonna laugh at you!
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What's that?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brain.
Tonight, it's final, guys. Hot damn, it's final, guys. By the way, I started laughing immediately because I saw another dong this week. Totally threw me off. Tonight, we are going to review Man Finds Tape, which made me think about the sex tape my wife and I made when we were dating, and we don't know who took it. I was hoping maybe this man might have found it, but I don't know. It's still lost.
Wow.
I'm waiting for someone to Kim Kardashian us.
Speaking of Lovecraftian horror.
Man, that's when I was a young, trim metalhead.
A lot of tentacles.
Long hair. So many penises. As always, to go down this journey of darkness and horror, I'm joined by my pals, Jason Man Finds Beard Brandt. I wish I did.
Hello.
And Jack, a Man Rents Movie, Campese.
What's up?
And I'm Reverend Hunter, which is scary because Sheridan made Reverend one of my words tonight. It's bizarre. He's somewhere in this house, I think.
He's coming from inside. The drinking words are coming from inside the house.
The drinking words are tape. Jason, did you do an unboxing this weekend or no? You were busy watching Pittsburgh.
I am doing it this week. Sunday
Ooh.
is our Christmas edition of the Bad Movie Unboxing, where God knows what's in here. So tune in.
Were you dressed like Santa?
I will wear a hat. It's going to be cold here, so I probably will have my Christmas sweater on.
It was 5 degrees when I woke up here this morning. It was great. It's gotten up to 18.
Not only do I have the unboxing this weekend, but Sunday we're dropping our Shark Attack marathon where we watched all 3 Shark Attack movies.
Ooh.
Wow. Those are films.
I can't believe what you do.
Pure cinema, baby.
It's amazing. But you know what? I would rather do that than sit through a Zoom call for work. So
Me too.
you got your life figured out. Jack and I have news because we have a new Final Guys Monster Man episode out. I sound like my wife. Doesn't know what show is what.
You do have one. It's live right now.
Hey! But yes, new Monster Man went up yesterday. Yesterday. We charted new territory. We talked to Sarah Eravishina. She taught me how to say her name. She's a special effects artist for horror movies and makeup artist. So it was cool.
I was listening to some of that yesterday. Very nice.
And we got the term worm bags that made me laugh for 3 days.
That was a new one.
By the way, worm bags can apply to our main feature tonight. Just keep that in the back of your mind.
I like
it's a thing. It's a thing. And I just want to let you all know, I'm going to tell you right now, next week, our show is going to be the new Silent Night, Deadly Night that's coming out in theaters on Friday. And to make it special for the season, we're going to do a little charity drive. So if anybody who wants to, put something in the super chat, we have to figure out which charity it's going to be. And we're going to donate all the money to charity for the holidays. Woohoo!
Yes, next Tuesday.
The Human Fund.
Yeah, Sweetie Gamer, ring the bell. Sweetie Gamer, you are never too late.
Hell no. As always, thank you. She's the best.
That's just in time, baby.
And that goes to this charity of these broke jamokes. That's ours.
You're not lying. Sweetie Gamer, have you played Ark Raiders yet? Let me know. I'm curious.
All right. We need drinking words, and Jason, you are the man for them.
I do have them. Coming at you, courtesy of Sheridan Bradford. Take a drink if you hear Jack say stranger, sister, or knights. Wow, all right. And Hunter says tape, reverend, or Lovecraft. If I say acting, memory, or footage, or if any of us say the bonus words, Texas, found, or murder.
But you have to say it like murder with your pinky like this.
And I have to say acting like acting, which is what I said.
Acting.
It's acting. God, would John Lovitz be the greatest addition to this show if we could have him as the fourth square?
Oh my God.
I want him in
Real.
an outfit. You there at home? Obey me.
By the way, his bit in that movie Rat Race was maybe the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life.
I don't even remember that.
I would have
Where-
to have seen Rat Race to know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's a mad world. But in it, he's with his family and he crashes his car into the Hitler Museum and smashes his face on the steering wheel. So he's got the paint from the steering wheel is like this. And he's standing before all these neo-Nazis and he can't talk. He's going, Heige Sanger, Heige Han. It's the greatest
I had not
scene
seen that. I need to check that out.
ever. So
I
If
think
you're not
my
a John
favorite
Lovitz fan,
Lovitz is A League of Their Own. He's playing that agent at the beginning.
yes,
He's like, see that grass? Don't eat it. Shit like that. Like, he just kills me.
he should be in more things. I don't get how he
I don't
hasn't had
either.
this
I wonder
enormous.
if The Critic
career.
is anywhere on streaming. That was a great show.
It was.
That man's
It
so
was only
funny.
on for like a season and a half or something. We should just do what he does. It stinks, and then move on to the next movie.
There you go. Cena like The Critic.
Yay! All right, I'm feeling a hankering for some news, and Jack's got it for us.
It's the news. Yay.
Tonight's news is brought to you by Monster Men. Go see the new Monster Men on your local YouTube channel or wherever podcasts are available.
On
On
your
your local
favorite
YouTube
podcatcher. We're gonna migrate. We're gonna do. We should do a cable access version of this show, Jack.
I would love that.
We are custom made for cable access.
Party time. Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay,
Sweet.
quick horror trivia for you. In The Purge, how long does The Purge last?
One night?
It's like 12 hours.
12 hours.
I win. What do I win?
You win championship of tonight's trivia.
Woohoo!
Okay, on to the news. This is really interesting.
I thought that was like part of the news.
I thought it was a lead into a story. That's the best.
Nope, it was just a trivia question.
Okay.
Has
A
that
new
thrown you
segment.
guys for such a loop?
I mean, after
Bring it back.
430 episodes, yeah,
Yeah. Now listen, man. Yes. Change things up.
I like it.
This story is amazing. Leslie Odom Jr. is going to star in a movie about Sammy Davis Jr.'s ties to the Church of Satan.
Oh God.
So
I don't know
apparently-
anything you just said, but it sounds interesting.
Okay. Do you know who Sammy Davis Jr. is?
Yes. I don't know the first name you said.
Leslie Odom Jr. is a actor, modern day actor.
I
And
thought
the
you
Church
said
of
Leslie
Satan.
Uggam.
The Church of Satan is a church devoted to Satan.
Yeah, I didn't
That-
know Sammy or whatever was a part of it though.
Well, that's part of the thing. No, who
Yes, he
knew?
was.
I didn't know that. One of my lead karaoke songs is Candyman, and I didn't even know this. I didn't know the
Yeah,
Candyman.
he was into that, and I think Jane Mansfield was, or she was good friends with Anton LaVey. I know that. I don't know if she was.
This
into
has
the
to do
church.
with Anton LaVey. So, the synopsis: how a TV pilot called "Poor Devil" begat a friendship between the performer Sammy Davis Jr. and Anton LaVey, founder and high priest of the Church of Satan.
I'm interested.
I don't know what they're going to do with this. I don't know if this is going to be like a serious take on like what actually happened, or is this going to be like a supernatural thing or whatever? But this has piqued my interest. I did not realize that Sammy Davis Jr. was friends with Anton LaVey. So
Yeah, baby.
That's wild.
Dude, did you ever watch that show Steam Pipe Alley? It was a kid's show. Maybe we were too old.
No.
But Mario Cantone was the guy who did it, and he had to skit in there, find Sammy Davis Jr.'s eye in the pie. That was like one of their skits. Kids don't know what the hell he's talking about, but the adults got a kick out of it.
Mario Cantone's the best.
He's funny.
Okay, I know you guys don't care about the Academy Awards. However, when a horror movie gets nominated and is in the mix, it's always fun. Some of the precursors to Academy Awards are the Golden Globes. And this year, a bunch of stuff, TV and movies in the horror genre, got some nominations. I'm just going to mention the big three. Frankenstein got nominated for Best Director, Best Motion Picture, Best Score, Best Performance by a Male Actor, Best Supporting Male Actor. Sinners, Best Director, Best Motion Picture, Best Performance by a Male Actor, Score, Screenplay, Original Song, and Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. And finally, Weapons, Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role, Amy Madigan, and Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. So, hopefully this means some of this stuff, I mean, it's a long shot that any of this stuff would actually win, but it'd be great to actually see some representation from movies we actually watch.
I mean, in a crap year of movies, horror has been the only thing that's actually working right now.
I am just going to say I think The Long Walk got snubbed for acting. There's some acting in that movie that's probably the best I've seen.
Those two guys?
Yeah.
It's like the battle of who is supporting and who is lead.
Yeah, just incredible acting.
But, you know who did not act phenomenally in that movie? Mark Hamill.
Oh my God.
He could have been worse, but he could have been better.
Could have just not been him. It wouldn't have mattered at all.
I think it stuck out more because everyone else was so good. I mean, so good. And then you've got Sergeant Bilko growling on the top of the tank.
It worked better in Life of Chuck than it did in this.
Yeah, he was really good in Life of Chuck. Did that get any nominations? I bet no.
I don't know. That movie is so underappreciated.
I still have to see that.
It was so good. So good.
Our last story. It seems like these are always making the news, but this one really has got me intrigued. Alamo Drafthouse is releasing a new popcorn bucket. Jason, if you would share the photo I have loaded.
What is this?
Jesus.
Godzilla. This is coming out, I believe, in January. It's 12 inches tall. The mouth opens. It's for the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. And the first popcorn bucket did loaded to him. Because it's the old school Godzilla face, I mean, I kind of want one of these. They're like $45.
Ugh. It doesn't look like there's a lot of room for popcorn. That's an issue.
No, but I mean, I got the Jaws one. I'm never going to put popcorn in that thing.
I put something in that mouth.
You know, in 30 or 40 years, some old fat guy's going to die, and his kids are going to inherit 3 rooms worth of custom popcorn buckets.
And they're going to throw it all in the garbage.
Yep, they're not even going to try and sell it. Just, why do we want popcorn buckets?
Tag sale, yard sale for $1, and whatever doesn't sell goes in the garbage.
Oh, man.
Oh, Colin Farmer, Shin Godzilla, now streaming on HBO.
Ooh.
That's a good one to watch.
That's a good flick. So if anybody's looking to buy me a gift, Alamo Drafthouse is selling them at pre-sale right now.
I mean, I'll get you a ticket to a movie and you could buy it. while you're there.
I feel so bad for movie theaters. They're trying so much shit to get people to show up because the movies are so awful. And they're going to come out in 3 weeks on streaming anyway. So
and now Netflix is buying Paramount. So
Oh my, that's
Warner
a
Brothers,
is
disaster.
it Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers. So that's
Disaster.
movie theaters, it's going to be interesting. And we might see the rise of indie movies again. We'll see.
I mean, does anyone think Netflix is going to give a fiddler's fart about movie theatrical releases? No.
I see them doing like 2 weeks and then straight to Netflix, and nobody's going to go to the theater because why would you?
Right.
Yep.
And they'll do what they do on Netflix. Throw out garbage content, and one time a year, something good comes out. And you go, oh, I got to get Netflix for that thing.
you got to wonder, what does this mean for James Gunn and the whole DC universe? Because he came in, that actually might work better for this DC stuff if you just go, I don't know.
What does it mean for DC Comics? Because that's included too. So
Ooh,
Who the hell knows? But we're just going to have to make our own movies. Swamp Monster Massacre in the theaters. To the moon, baby.
once it heats up a little bit, we need some swampy areas.
director's cut,
Too cold.
unrated.
Listed Bo mentioned Kill Bill is in theaters right now. It's playing by me, both of them back to back.
Oh yeah, the whole damn affair or something like that.
Yeah, it's 4.5 hours in the theater, which
Lala says release Batgirl as we all need the punishment. I might be able to make some so bad it's good money from that movie. Though.
yeah, there we go.
I can't believe that movie got shelved. It had Michael Keaton as Batman. You'd think,
That tells you how bad it was.
yeah.
They released The Flash and all that other crap that they had already finished, and they were like, "Oh, we only spent $100 million on this. It's not worth it."
I saw the
take-
Flash in
take
the
the L.
theater, and there's a big climactic scene at the end that is the worst CG
I saw it.
like ever, and that movie is so god awful.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's pretty cool in it though, but the rest
Michael
of it
Keaton's
is
awesome in it. You're
so
going,
bad.
why did they waste him on this?
Is he Batman in that movie too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite a bit too. He's not in it like for 5 minutes.
He's older than anybody who ever played Alfred.
Oh, and he's doing fight moves and shit that it's like, dude, he could barely tie his shoes.
Oh, it's just crazy.
Oh, it's awesome, man. What a
that's all the
magical
news
time.
that's fit the print.
All right. We watch things. Let's talk about them.
We have such sights to show you.
Jason, could you tell me what you watch in the privacy of your own home when no one's watching, you think?
Oh, is she a great
What?
big fat person?
I watch Steven Seagal movies. Everybody knows the horrors I have seen.
That
All right, I'm-
still image you showed to him with his head looked like it filled the entire car.
Oh, of that short I released of him driving the car. Yeah.
Yeah, Barry Bonds' head's got nothing on him.
If you haven't watched that short, it's really funny. It's him just like jerking the wheel constantly, pretending he's driving, while they're like zooming in and out of his fat face. It's
Like he's never driven before.
pure cinema, baby.
He is.
He has a new movie coming out, actually. So
Sure.
there you go.
Why
All right.
not?
I'm gonna go with a movie that I see Jack watched as well. So we will
Oh, okay.
high five over this movie's back. We are
Dog pile.
talking about Dream Eater.
You finish first.
Don't make eye contact.
I would look exactly like that guy.
I'd look like the other photo.
So, this is one of the possible main features for this week. So I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll watch it too. I like.
You know, when I hit play on this, I thought, I go, God damn it, Jason's gonna watch this movie.
100%. So this is a found footage movie that Eli Roth is pushing. I don't know if he had anything to do with the making of it, or if he just kind of slaps his name on the end to try to push it. I'm not.
Yeah, I think he
Entirely
might.
sure.
Let me see what he's listed.
While you do that, I will describe this strange story. A documentary filmmaker is dating a guy who has horrific nightmares. Like horrific nightmares where he's talking to himself, he's walking around, he's doing strange shit. He goes outside and walks in the snow. Just all this crazy stuff. So she is taking him and he's getting counseling, and his therapist is like, you need to go out to a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and your girlfriend needs to film everything that you do there. And I'm not sure it's ever stated why in a way that makes sense, other than we have to be able to see something on screen in a found footage movie. Do you know why she's recording, Jack?
No, I just first of all, I'm going to say, put my hands up and say, between this and the main feature, watching those like in consecutive order, like I'm so freaking blurry on both of them.
Me too. After I finished this, I was like, I should have waited a week because I don't know how I'm going to talk about Nan Finds Tape, because I feel like this took that slot in my brain. Like,
yes.
Oh no.
So anyway, for some reason, she has to record this trip. I don't know why. But they go up into the middle of nowhere. She's recording everything. He's acting crazier and crazier. And she is just rolling with it. She's just like, oh, honey, wake up. As he's getting more and more psychotic and doing more and more crazy shit. She's like, oh, no. This movie's got some problems. It is well shot. It looks very good. I think the acting is fine. I think the why are they recording doesn't work. And I think the characters don't work because this dude is an asshole from frame one. So I'm like, I don't care what happens to him. And his documentarian girlfriend, you like that? She's an idiot. Just a complete idiot. So as far as found footage movies go, it's fine. You could do worse. It's shot well. Some good scares. The last goddamn frame of this movie has a dong in it. I shit you not.
Is there a little like guy that goes, final guys?
I swear to God, my face might as well have been over it. Because he's naked earlier in the movie and we see his ass. We see his ass at least twice, actually. And there's a scene where he's like running around in what they keep calling the crawl space under the house. And it's not a crawl space, it's a cellar, but whatever. And I'm like, we're going to see this guy's dick. We're going to see his dick. And we didn't. And then you do. It was
spoiler alert. There's the
so, like I said, as far as found footage goes, it's fine. It's well put together. The writing could have used a little bit of work. It's watching it the same week as Man Finds Tape was probably a mistake. They're a little close, but if you like found footage, you can do worse than this. I don't know that this would be main feature worthy, but it's fine.
I am on the same page as you as far as it's fine if you're into found footage movies. If you watch this with normal people, have you ever been in a room watching a found footage movie and a normie comes in? It's like, what the hell are you watching? Like they don't.
Mm-hmm. Why are you watching this? I get that.
That's
question.
what everyone always says to me about every single thing I watch. Every normie, what the hell are you watching?
That is your career.
I thought that the main guy did a pretty good job with being sort of this threatening presence in the movie. I thought everything that the wife said felt scripted. They'd be talking and I felt like she was saying something that was written as dialogue. Just so it was noticeable to me.
Who are your parents? Like that scene. Like, who are your parents?
If need be, we should do this. I'm like, if need be, it's something like you write in an email. It's not something people usually say.
If need be, I didn't catch that one.
It's just little things like that. I'm like, this sounds like somebody writing, not somebody talking. There's this like sort of trope, found footage trope that they kind of fall on for the plot. They're like, oh, okay, it's this thing again. So with that, you're just like, okay, I'm watching a found footage movie. I'll watch this, get a kick out of it and forget about it. But yeah, it's not going to make my list and it's not really main feature, which is why I watched it. I was like, all right, let me see if this is worth squeezing in before the end of the year. No, but if you're looking for a found footage movie that got some good jump scares and stuff like that, you could do worse than this. But
yeah, I've watched a lot of found footage movies. This is towards the top. I've watched a lot of them this year, I should say. This is up there with some of the better ones, but it's I wouldn't tell like my uncle to watch this. He'd be like, "What the?"
It's Eli Roth's studio, which is called the horror section, I think.
Right.
So they did Jimmy and Stiggs, and they did this.
So they release movies for people, I guess,
Yeah.
because I know he didn't make Jimmy and Stiggs. So, okay, cool. I mean, I like when guys like that try to push movies that they like. That's cool. This is, if he hadn't pushed this probably would have just been released, and
And there's people out there who freaking love this movie or find it terrifying. So, that's why it's worth. Like, don't take our word for it if you are really into found footage movies.
Yeah, it's worth watching if you're really into found footage, for sure. Just the whole time, he kept saying, "Why are you recording me?" And I was like, "Yeah, why are you recording him?" Well, the therapist told me to record everything. Why?
And there's also that guy who knows everything that they talk to on Zoom. That you always have those.
Yeah, the guy who has to explain what the story is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually he's a Native American.
That's true.
Boy, your guys is selling me on this one.
You actually will probably like this movie a lot.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm joking around about it. It's a found footage movie. Like, they hit every trope.
Yeah. Well, this is a formula. Got to make sure you hit it. Have either of you, this isn't horror, by the way, have either of you, because I thought of you, Jason, watched this show, The Chair Company on HBO? It's a comedy starring Tim Robbins.
No.
It's the most uncomfortably funny thing you're ever going to watch.
Did you see Friendship?
I did. I thought that was I couldn't get the tone of that movie at all. I was like, what? I don't know what this is. There's a scene in The Chair Company when he's trying to find the company whose chair broke and embarrassed him during a meeting. And he loses his mind. And he's got this Goomba helping him who tried to knock his brains out. And at one point, at the end of an episode, the Goomba is watching this porn thing. And they show a close-up of the woman sucking an enormous old cock. And I said, this show is made for Jason. They must have heard. Said, episode 5, give us a giant cock. We got to get Jason watching.
Well, crossing that off my list. Thank
with
you for
big
that.
hairy balls. You got to watch it.
Awesome.
So,
awesome.
Anyway, speaking of balls,
this is on HBO.
It's on HBO.
Okay, I take back everything I said. Netflix needs to buy them and bury them. Tired of dicks in all
HBO's
these
part of the
movies.
deal. So yeah.
Burn it all down, Netflix.
Stop the dicks. I want to let everybody know we have an OG in the house today in the chat. Pam Morris, who was back in the day the live chat cult leader. She is here tonight. She had suggested I watch a movie called House. And I'm like, House? I've seen House 1,000 times. William Catt. Love it. No. This Asian flick from 1977. I watched it. It's on HBO, I believe I watched it on. I can't unsee anything I saw in this movie. This is unlike, we talk about originality. You'll never see anything like this. This involves a bunch of schoolgirls who I think are like 16, 17. For summer break are going to this one girl's aunt's house. The aunt never leaves the house. It's kind of been estranged. And they go there and the house is haunted. And crazy stuff starts to happen. First of all, you can't tell me Sam Raimi didn't watch this movie and clock that away for Evil Dead 2. What's going on in here?
This looks like something Steve Barnard has on repeat in his house.
Oh my God. If they were all pissing on each other, he'd be into it. So, by the way, some of them do get naked. So I guess the tone of this movie goes from 70s sitcom to HR puffin stuff, trippy things going on. The backgrounds are all like stages and painted backgrounds.
Yeah, what the hell?
I think that's a matte drawing. Dude, I can't explain this movie. I don't want to give anything away, but these girls, and they got great names. There's Gorgeous and Fantasy and Sweet and Kung Fu, who is a Kung Fu master. They all have really well-established characters in just a couple of lines. But them trying to survive what's going on in this house and the weird shit going on all around them is just bonkers. Bonkers. Like I said, never saw anything like this in my life. Never did
I actually think I
anything.
have a copy of this, but I've never watched it.
It is so worth a watch. I mean, it's bizarre. Sometimes you're going to watch. Is this the opening to Three's Company? Have we slipped into like Seals and Croft stuff, and then it gets ghosty and monstery?
Interesting.
The most tonally weird movie I've ever seen in my life, and I really liked it.
Frank the movie said, "What? Frank the movie fan says this movie is LSD on drugs."
It is. It absolutely is. So I got to thank Pam for telling me to watch this, because I can't believe I went my whole life without knowing this movie exists.
Wow.
Look, you might watch this and say, you're an idiot. This is the dumbest piece of garbage ever. But I don't think you will. I think you'll appreciate the madness going on in here. Sometimes it's shot like a soap opera. The music is always never matches what's going on around.
Where did you watch this?
HBO. Everybody's weird. Even the guy who sells watermelons on the side of the road is super weird and looks like he's going to bang everyone who comes around him. It's so bizarre. So,
Toten is telling Jason what he has in his collection.
Toten says, yes, you have it.
The cover looked familiar.
I mean, in a way, it is so bad it's good, because it's just a fever dream patchwork of nonsense.
One day,
But
Toten's going to write it in.
good.
By the way, Jason, you're also low on shampoo right now.
Do your feet feel moisturized? I was putting lotion in them last night while you were sleeping.
You forgot to take your garbage out last night, so I did it for you.
Why do you leave the hall light on at night?
You know your car needs gas.
Messes up my night vision.
Stop turning on the lights. So there you go. House 1977. Josh Barrio. Jason said last week, I think that all metal and horror movies are bad. Did you never see Devil's Candy? That's a good movie. Or Deathgasm? I did not know there's a Deathgasm 2 that came out this year.
There's a Deathgasm 2?
Yeah, I got to watch that.
Deathgasm was great.
I wasn't being
really good.
literal that every one of them is bad, but 95.62% of them are bad. But they're fun. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen one that I didn't enjoy in some way. They always have cool music and shit. Devil's Candy, I remember digging. It's been a while since I watched that, but did we cover Deathgasm on here or not?
I think it's probably just one of us watched it.
Maybe. You know. I did not know about Deathgasm 2 either. That is sweet, and we must watch it.
Yeah, I hope we can find it easily.
To the internet.
It must be on there somewhere.
But yes, you are correct. You found the 3 that are solid. I can't deny that.
Rock and Roll High School. Well, that's not really metal. That's punk. All right. Did you guys share another lover, or?
Nah, we're old, so we were pretty petered out after that.
Like Peter.
So, to put me to sleep, I watched a movie, well, actually a show called The Edge of Sleep, which stars one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet, Markiplier.
Ooh.
I did not know this. I went onto Amazon. I was just like, I need something to watch for Final Guys. What do we have? And this popped up. And I was like, what the hell is this? It's a 6-episode, I guess, mini-series is what you'd call it, series, about everyone who falls asleep one day dies. As soon as you fall asleep within 3 minutes, you are dead.
Ooh.
And people that are, and it happens overnight. So Markiplier and his buddy are working the night shift. Markiplier's ex-girl, I don't even know what the hell Markiplier's real name is. Mark Fischbach. Fischbach. Yeah, there you
Fischbach.
go. Markiplier. So they're alive. They go to the hospital because they go to this party and they find a lot of the people in there are dead. So they go to the hospital. They find people in there are dying. Everybody's understaffed. The morning shift didn't come in because it's like 6 a.m. at this point. And they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They're calling the cops. Nobody's answering. Like the world just collapses basically overnight because, you know, if you think about how many people were sleeping in the middle of the night and they all die, that gets rid of almost everybody immediately. So it's not like the zombie apocalypse where the population dwindles. Like the population is gone and they're randomly running into people. And so they're trying to stay awake. So the show's trippy from the beginning because Markiplier always has trouble sleeping. Like he's just struggling to sleep. He's been struggling to sleep his whole life. He has weird dreams. So you get flashes of his dreams throughout the show, but as they're awake longer and longer, the show starts getting trippier and you start getting really bizarre imagery and you don't know how much of it is real, how much of it is them just hallucinating.
Sleep deprived, right?
Yeah. They're taking all these drugs. One guy has to start cutting himself. Like they're on the struggle bus. Like within like 50 hours, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
I really liked this. I thought it was cool. It's very low budget. There are not a lot of actors in it, but it looks pretty good. Like, I mean, you just see some of these images here. It looks like it's shot well, and it is. It's a cool premise, very short. This is the kind of low budget shit that I feel like we should get more of, where somebody just has a weird idea. And if you could somehow get a YouTuber, I guess he likes to act. I don't know. I don't really watch him on YouTube. I know he does like gaming videos and shit, but
yeah,
I think he has like 30 some million subscribers. So when I say he's big, I mean like this dude makes fucking money.
Yeah.
And apparently he decided to start making movies and TV shows, which I think is awesome. So as far as YouTuber made stuff, I'm trying to think of anything I've seen that's better than this. This might be the best. That's a low.
Well, didn't the guys who made Talk to Me and
Bring Her Back?
Bring Her Back?
You're right. I forgot about them. I had no idea they were YouTubers. I still don't even. What do they do on YouTube?
I have no idea.
I guess I think of those guys as filmmakers, not YouTubers. But
yeah, don't forget
there you go.
Skinamarink.
So, other than the last Kumite, this is probably the best YouTuber made.
Nice.
This is really good. It's free on Prime. It's absolutely worth a watch. Although I need to cancel my Prime. I swear to God, because you get ads now. In the last 15 minutes of the last episode, they hit me with 2 ads, having basically had none. You know, I'm like, you bastards. You know, I'm not going to stop now.
Well. That's why.
3-minute ads, but it's only, I think each episode is maybe 20, 25 minutes, counting credits, and there's only 6 of them. So you can blast this in a night, no problem.
Ooh.
Cool idea. It's definitely worth checking out.
I love the premise of that.
Me too.
So,
Me too.
I
think it was based on a podcast, is what it said at the beginning. So, very neat.
Sleep
Deathgasm
Apnea
2.
Armageddon.
Deathgasm 2 Gormageddon is not yet available on any streaming platforms or digital purchase. It came out in a film festival late 2025, so it's going to be released soon.
Mario, how dare you? How dare you?
You tantalize us with something we can't have.
Give me shit for not saying it's a good movie when it's not even out? Unbelievable.
We'd ban
check
you,
out The Edge of Sleep on
love
Prime.
you.
Cool.
All right, I'm checking it out.
All right, I went back to the vault and watched another slasher movie I haven't seen since the 80s. This one's Graduation Day.
Oh.
I know I rented this one or watched it, and I did not remember anything from this except that Christopher George was in it. And I only know, like, we had a Christopher George like marathon. We just went on a kick and rented every Christopher George movie we could find or watched it.
I love him.
This one's about, there's like a high school track meet and this girl dies, not from being murdered. She collapses. But then suddenly the other people on the track team like start getting murdered like right before graduation day. So there's sort of a whodunit thing. So like I said, Christopher George, the king of the 70s and 80s horror movies, along with John Saxon and a few others. Who you will not recognize, but is in this movie. There you go. Linnea Quigley and Vanna White are in this movie.
That's right, Vanna White.
I would
And-
have never recognized her. No
Nope.
way.
No. So this is, again, like some of the other ones that I've mentioned. I could feel the video box like in my hand, like as I was hitting play. This is such like I watched 1,000 movies like this, and I'm thinking this movie's 1981. I probably saw this not long after it came out, but they all look like they were 20 years old when you were watching them in the 80s.
Yeah.
'Cause, like everything, this is right in the cusp of the 70s. So when you're watching it, it looked the 80s, but it felt 70s because of kind of the grain and stuff like that
Yep.
on it. So this is like heyday of slasher movies, red herrings. You know, it's not the goriest of slasher movies, but if you're looking for a retro slasher, it's on Prime. And like I said, Vanna White and Linnea. And Linnea lets it fly. So
Shower scene or just
she's got a scene with a teacher that's
Oh yes, the seduction scene.
one of the most memorable scenes in the movie.
she has to be the most outgoing non-porn star of all time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We
Is
see
that
her
the-
on So Bad It's Good. If her name pops up, we're like shower scene, and it happens like every time for no reason. It's like a transition. Is a Linnea shower scene?
She's such a dirty girl. Is that the one where Christopher George is like the angry gym coach?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
Christopher George doesn't smoke like crazy in this movie.
No, that's right.
There's so many movies where he was just like sucking a butt the whole time.
And this one doesn't also have like that super long music sequence of the band playing, and I think they're roller skating around the band or something.
Yes.
Oh my god, that song went on for like 15 minutes. It
This is one of
became like
those-
Final Guy, like Family Guy kind of thing, just absurd. and
Oh.
long.
I used to see this at the rental store like all the time, and I just never pulled the trigger for whatever reason.
It's a blur. There's so many that are named similarly, and every damn occasion or holiday had a. So they were just looking for anything like cleaning day, and garbage day, and
Bastille Day.
you know, laundry day.
Well, I think it's on Shudder.
I watch it on Prime. So
Yeah, it's
Solid.
80s slasher. Gotta watch it. Well, because it's the season, ho ho ho, I said, well, let's see what's out there for holiday movies that I haven't seen. I'd never heard this movie before. Santa's Sleigh, Slay. You get it? Santa's Sleigh. It's from 2005. It starts out with this family of assholes who all don't like each other having Christmas dinner. James Caan is the father. Chris Kattan is the son. Fran Drescher, who to my book is FAF, fine as fuck, always will be. She's like the mom. Oh, Chris Kattan's like the son-in-law, and she's like they're fooling around under the table. And then Santa comes, who is
Robert
played
Culp?
by Robert Culp is in this movie, by the way. Yes. Rebecca Gayheart, she's in the opening. Thank you for highlighting that. Like all the stars are in the very beginning. And Santa comes, who's the size of he's played by a wrestler. I can't
Bill
remember his
Goldberg.
name. Goldberg. So Santa comes and just murders everybody. But in kind of quick but funny way, and they all deserve what they get because they're just jerks. So yeah, you have Goldberg as Santa Claus, who we find out was sired by Satan. So Santa has always been a bad guy.
I don't remember that.
And he had a face-off and lost this bet 1,000 years ago. So for 1,000 years, he had to play the good guy. But now that 1,000 years is up and he's out to start kicking ass. And he's Robert Culp has been waiting for this moment his entire life. He's built a shelter. It's so stupid. I enjoyed it. It's only like 75 minutes long. It feels like it's longer. But when it's moving, when it's rolling, it's so absurd. It's kind of funny. And
with a cast like that, I'm curious.
I got to tell you, I like Goldberg as a Santa.
It's a fun movie. It is. I've seen this. It's fun.
You're going to see far worse, like Christmas horror movies. If you haven't seen this one before, if you've seen it before, pop it in now for the season. I think you'll enjoy it.
People ask me to watch this. A lot of people every Christmas. They want this one so bad it's good. But one, I've seen it and I remember some of it, not a lot of it. And two, it's intentionally like this. They wanted to make this ridiculous, over the top movie. So, and they succeeded.
Only thing could have made it better if Brock Lesnar played Rudolph. I would have loved that. And Hulk Hogan was an elf. But yeah, it was good. I think it was on Shudder. So looking for that horror fix. Maybe Joe Bob is Christmas special is this Friday. That could be one of the movies. You never know.
That'd be fun. This is a good Joe Bob movie.
Yeah, that's a perfect Joe Bob movie. And folks, if you have tens of thousands of dollars to spend on horror merch, Joe Bob's Halloween Christmas special is the time to spend it. Because man, those prices.
You could buy a house, or you could get a Joe Bob worn jacket on the show.
You could buy a Darcy shirt with a deep V.
Save your money and get a $45 Godzilla head.
Well, the good thing though is they always partner with Fright Rags, so Fright Rags always has cool shirts and hoodies and stuff you can buy, and that goes to charity too. So for the broke schmucks like us, that's perfect. That's the one thing we can do to partake.
Good call.
All right. Anybody have anything else?
Negative.
All right. I think it's time to dive into the utter found footage madness of Man Finds Tape.
Scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
I have a question. Now, when this movie was first posited to us, I think, Jack, you said this is by the guys who did Spring and all those kind of wacky movies. It's not really.
Produced by, I think.
Produced by. However, if you watch this movie, you wouldn't know it's not done by them. It seems like
it feels like it's in the same universe because there's some symbolism in it that feels like it came out one of their other movies.
I thought of Poltergeist. Yeah, Tobe Hooper directed this, but man, this seems like a Steven Spielberg movie. So, who wants to try to explain what this movie was about?
I nominate Jack. Oh, you bastard.
Smart man.
Idiot finds a tape in his grandfather's house or his parents' house? I don't even remember.
Parents' house.
In this town. I think he found it out in the barn, like on the top of a door or something. And it has his name on it. So he takes it home, he watches it, and it's a video of someone entering his house, recording themselves entering his house when he's a child, and stuffing something in his mouth while he's sleeping. And then leaving, and he's like, "What the hell is this?" So he uploads it to YouTube. It's not a dog. Actually, that was made in 2025, and it's not a dog. So that is
kudos.
Just got an extra star. So he uploads it to YouTube, becomes a massive influencer, and starts going down this rabbit hole of him supposedly investigating what the hell's going on. His sister gets involved. She thinks he's a dingus. She's making a documentary at the same time.
It looked like it was going to be a horrible documentary that no one would watch.
And they start looking into what the hell's going on, and then she gets involved and starts seeing video of weird stuff that her brother's sending her, but she thinks he's faking it, and then weirder stuff happens. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like I said, you would think it's by these same guys because you're dealing with possible altered dimensions and time slips and monsters and weird stuff. So it's very easy to think it was them. Jack, what did you think of it? It stinks.
I thought it was interesting, and like it gives you a lot to think about. But there's a part of me that felt like, I don't know, maybe the third act goes in a wacky direction, and part of me enjoyed it, and part of me was like, it's a little vague at the end, and
Teensy.
so overall, I think it's a very fun found footage movie because it takes a big swing. It does some interesting stuff. It's clearly low budget. It's got kind of like the core people are solid actors, and then you feel like friends and family are filling out the cast. So I'll get into in more detail when we talk about it. I think that's pretty good.
I'm impressed. Jason.
I liked it mostly because I thought the premise was cool as hell. And I liked the mystery of what the hell is going on here. Very cool. It's well produced. I didn't like the editing a lot, particularly at the beginning. I was like getting my timelines confused. I was like, wait, are they shooting the documentary now, or was this before? And then because she's like helping with the investigation in some parts, and it jumps back to the dog, and it took me a little bit to kind of wrap my head around the timeline.
I get that.
And then to what Jack said, the ending, it just is so vague that I was like, I could have used a little bit more here to understand what I just spent an hour and a half watching. But again, it's a really cool premise. And for anybody who's like, all movies are the same nowadays, here you go. You're not going to see something that's doing what this is doing. So very cool in that regard. So I like it. I didn't love it, but there's some really cool stuff here. It's definitely worth watching.
Between this movie and House, my brain cracked this week with what it was ingesting. I was uncomfortably intrigued through most of this movie. Like it had me on the edge of my seat. It's not like this. It's not an in-your-face movie, but just the strangeness of it. I was like, I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with this. And then I'm looking at my wife going, these guys are geniuses. Every movie they make, this is kind of a running theme. I think they know something we don't know. I was going off on conspiracy rants in my own head. The third act kind of threw me a little bit. I wanted more closure, but I also had the feeling that I wasn't going to get anything that I wanted from this. I had a feeling they were going to go, you figure it out, or we'll make a sequel if this makes money. But I really liked the performances. The preacher, the Reverend dude, made me super queasy.
Discount Brendan Fraser.
My like most of my family is down in North and South Carolina when I was growing up and young, and we'd go down there, and I remember people like that on TV. And as like a Catholic kid up in New York, I was going, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why is anyone listening to this guy? So kind of gave me that ick feeling of a kid watching these preachers on late night TV. And then, watching my cousins watching and knowing they were all doing shrooms and drinking and having sex. So, but I did really like this movie, despite not getting that finish that I wanted, but that's fine. I enjoyed the ride thoroughly. And I still believe those dudes had a big hand in making this movie. Can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it took me a little while at the beginning, but the premise, I was super hooked. Like every time somebody would watch the tape and fall asleep or pass or whatever, I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Like I was super into that idea. It's just the ending they didn't sink it enough.
Well, they do a good job of most of the movie. You're like, what the hell is going on? And just when they sort of have thrown a bunch of stuff at you, then they add another wrinkle to it. So the enjoyment of like the thirst for what the hell, finding out what the hell's going on was there. Then, typically once you kind of get into what's going on, it introduces a little more special effects and things like that. And so the found footage thing becomes more like, oh, I'm watching a movie rather than like an actual documentary or found footage, which is okay. And then, like we said, the ending becomes a different thing that, it's not as fun as the questioning at the beginning.
Right. Well, it's a combo. It's not found footage solely. It is a documentary.
Yeah. It's like that mockumentary type, which honestly, because I've seen several of these mockumentary type movies, particularly towards the end of the year, I feel like the timing of its release didn't help it. If you've seen those other ones, if you haven't seen those other ones, then cool, you're in. But this is like the third or fourth one I've seen in as many months.
I agree with you. This came out earlier in the year. I think it would have had more impact.
Yeah, because I've seen this movie, not this hook, not this killer idea, but I've seen this style done several times in a row.
If we were smart before the show, we would have set up a queue where all three of us just bowed our heads and looked like we were asleep. We missed it.
Forethought.
Missed an opportunity. By the way, this is a weird thing for me because they're showing the doc interviews with the girl who's the ex-girlfriend who was the surrogate for the Reverend. And then they also show that tape, that like, I don't know, stoplight cam tape recording or whatever, when everybody's out in the street and they all just stop. And they keep saying, that's her. I'm like, oh, that's some like big lady, some big old lady. I could not get it in my head. I'm like, she's pregnant, but I'm like, but she doesn't look pregnant anywhere else in this movie. Why is she pregnant just there?
The timelines were really messing me up for like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, thoroughly.
Yeah, it was one of those where I was like,
spoilers.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Bring it.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Here we go.
I don't know if you guys are seeing everybody naming Kumite movies.
Yes, there's something about Kumite. I want that. That's how Jason's hair is so spiky. By the way.
So the introduction of special effects does a few things. Number one, we know now that, okay, it's definitely supernatural. And there's a few other things like the everybody's passed out at the church and the guy gets up and everything. But once you start to see like the holes in people's backs and stuff like that, psychologically, you're like, oh, okay, this is a special effects movie now. Mm-hmm. And so I think it takes you out of the, like, if it was a practical effect movie, like it would have seemed a little more grounded. The special effects are good.
It's not a lot, right? It's worms and a dimensional staircase.
It's interesting. I think I agree with what you're saying, Jack. I don't think it would have bothered me if we got closure on the special effects stuff.
Right. That too, but like a change in speed, like if the Blair Witch Project had suddenly had like, a CG witch or like something that you knew wasn't like natural. Suddenly the found footage piece of it cheapens. It's okay. Right. And there's plenty of movies that do it. But like that's like one ingredient for like, oh, okay, we're going to have special effects and that's fine. Then they don't kind of explain it. And the special effects are good.
Yeah.
And the introduction of the dude in the trench coat definitely raised the stakes. Like, who the hell is this guy?
Like, whoa, that's a twist.
Mac and his duster.
So I couldn't wait because, like I said, I watched this on Friday. So my detailed memory on this is so shot because then I watched Dream Eater after that. Forget it.
It ate your memories.
So I kind of wanted to ask you guys, like, the preacher kept talking about angels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then this dude comes, and so the preacher is like some kind of like vampire in that he's putting these worms into people to suck out their essence.
There was. I mean, everyone was functioning. Although no, the parents did die from a wasting disease. So I guess some people it kills them.
And then the trench coat guy, first you think he's a hero, but it turns out no, he wants the power that the preacher has, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and use it for nefarious reasons.
They're like he wants the power to use it for something we couldn't have imagined, but then they never say what that is.
Right. So like he's just a guy though, or is he an angel?
He's a guy from another dimension.
He's definitely not an angel because he descends down into a fiery pit.
Or a supernatural being,
and a bunch of worms come up. Yeah, he's. I don't know. What was the pit with the worms and the fire?
Well, yeah, what was all that?
I could have used just like a little bit.
And I mean, they had that diary with this circular thing, which that's reminding me of their other movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw at the beginning. I think it's in the credits. We see the spiral. It's like looking out into space, but you can see the staircase like on the edges of the frame.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what was that about?
And whenever they went to like dark, if they were doing like, showing the words or whatever's going on in recording, there's always like a couple of faint lights. And I kept waiting for those lights to like turn into something. Like every time I'm like, all right, I'm not even reading what's going on. I'm looking at the stupid pinpricks of light.
Yeah, that was cool. All that stuff was cool. What the hell is it?
I don't know.
Like, you're going to hit me with all this Lovecraftian shit. At least give me something. Like, Lovecraft's endings were always, and then the thing your mind couldn't comprehend, and then he describes it for 2 paragraphs, even though you can't comprehend it. But like, you understand what it is. It may not like bring a city down or something, but this was like, what is it? What's happening?
And you got to make the stakes greater than if he's been feeding off this town. Well, there's only 2 people we know that died of mysterious causes. Make it like a more townwide thing. And why is he so fixed on having a baby?
I didn't understand that either. Why do you want a kid so badly?
But he's been doing this since that guy was a little kid. Well, so let's call it 20 years.
Right.
And now he wants a kid? Like,
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I thought the baby would be like the catalyst for some, or the culmination of whatever's been going on, and the baby would lead to the next chapter or the end. Who knows? But
nope.
No, she gave birth to the baby and gave it away, and doesn't know.
That's fine. Yeah, it's no big deal.
A baby's a baby.
And I can't even blame this like I was drinking while I was watching this. I was stoned. Maybe that was the problem. Actually.
That was the problem.
I screwed up. That's my bad.
I was sober too.
It's fine. Nobody understands it. None of us were drinking.
I think it's just we watch so many of these movies that you're just sort of like, okay, so there's cosmic stuff going on. You can never fully understand the cosmic stuff, I guess.
I love cosmic stuff. I just wanted to like when she hit that staircase, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like I like where this is going, and then it didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
okay, who was he? What did he want to do? Why did he want to do it? Like I don't know.
Yeah, when they first started pulling those worm things out of the back and everything, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah, and then you see the other guy's back, and he has like 30 holes in his back. It was like, oh shit, this is bad. It didn't really matter.
It's like, does he ever take a shower? Does he ever feel his back?
Dude has never been laid in his life.
And then everybody in the town is like affected by it. The sister was infected when she was a kid, but then she left town. So she was
never infected as a kid, if I recall. Right? Wasn't that the thing? There was no tape of her.
I thought there was a tape of her.
Dude, I should not have watched Dream Eater right after this.
Wait. What's the question? Maybe I remember.
Was the sister
was she
infected? Because she wouldn't
No,
fall
because she was
asleep.
trying to figure out why she wasn't affected by this.
Right, but wasn't there a video of her also getting visited?
She did, but she thinks because she left town, it broke
Right.
whatever the thing was.
I don't know
So
if you guys are seeing these Kumite comments. It's been like
I'm throwing them in there too.
it's like 15 minutes.
Well, all I know is if they're going to make sequels, they have a host of titles to choose from right now.
Oh my god! I'm listening to you guys, but I'm also laughing because I'm like reading these. Like I have to stop.
And now I'm trying to think of ones.
It's messing me up.
It's bad.
But yeah,
unprofessional.
so despite the ending, this has one of the best hooks of any movie this year. Like this really drew me in. Like
Yeah.
when he's watching that video with her on the computer and passes out, she thinks it's fake. I was like, oh.
Mhm.
And then showing it to other people and they pass. I was like, oh, what is this? That was cool.
I just kept saying, this is dark.
It's way
Whatever's
better than
going on
Dream
is
Eater.
dark.
I'll tell you that. It's
Yes, it's a much more imaginative movie for sure. One other question I wanted to ask you guys, because I thought, again, maybe it was an editing problem, like they cut it out. He becomes this huge influencer. I don't know why I keep saying that word because I hate it.
But that's what he was.
I guess that's what he was. And then they say, oh, he started faking videos or faking evidence so
Yeah.
people shouldn't believe him anymore. But we never saw that, right?
right.
They just mentioned like, oh yeah, nobody likes him anymore. And he's apologizing to her and saying, oh, I screwed up. But we never saw what he screwed up.
No.
You're
they
right.
just
You're right.
mentioned
I
it?
thought that. I was like, wait, what did he?
Yeah. I didn't get that. It's like, you should have showed us that. It was like horrible tell, don't show.
He took it down and deleted it. We can't see it. That's why we don't have answers, because it's one of those like, well, we in the movie don't know what this was, and neither shall you. So good luck.
All right, fair enough. I can't argue
It's a
with that.
choice, but I just wish somebody learned. If I could have 3 sentences of any explanation, I would have been thrilled with this.
Yes, I totally agree. Just a little bit more, and I'd have been like, this is making my list. But
Right.
They could keep it kind of vague, but just give us.
yeah, as it is now, it's like one of those where it's like, this will probably be an honorable mention of like, man, if they just dialed it in a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. I agree, because this movie really had me tense.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that. And this was one of the few that's done it in the last couple of years.
Look, they're doing something. Jason, you said it at the beginning. If you're looking for something that's original and different, here you go.
Yeah.
You know, this doesn't fall into the tropes that a lot of other ones do.
Nope.
And it doesn't tie everything up in a bow for you. So there is something fun to the fact that we're having this conversation to be like, what the hell did that mean? So
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
I apologize to anybody who's listening to this and not part of YouTube. You have to go to this video on YouTube and look at these comments.
Tech Goodwill Kumite.
NCIK, Naval Criminal Investigation Kumite.
Like, this is absolutely out of control.
Late
It's cracking me
Kumite
up,
with
so.
the devil. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
So anyway,
it's
we
funny.
all recommend this. Just
We do.
Yeah.
And I have good news. Horror in the High Desert Part 4 is available right now.
what?
Put it
Really?
on the list.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend Paul reached out and told me.
Oh, because I think I
So-
actually looked for that a week or two ago, and it wasn't out yet.
I put it
Maybe
on.
that-
I put it on our movie list.
Maybe that
Excellent.
could be how we close out the year.
Maybe.
Good found footage. But
like it.
next
The
week,
last one.
it's Silent Night, Deadly Night. The New School with Matthew Modine's daughter in it. Whatever her name is. Something
really?
Modine. Yeah.
And
Do you
we're
think
doing
she'll
it for
be
charity.
topless and impaled on deer antlers.
Yeah. So And we're doing it for charity. It's going to be a charity, a fun ho 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 time. We're going to eat Christmas cookies and drink spike eggnog, and it's going to be awesome.
All right, let's do it.
I'm telling you.
I'm pumped.
But until then, just enjoy. Watch Joe Bob on Friday. Try to bid on anything they're giving away. Give up quickly, and then go buy a nice Fright Rags t-shirt. And you'll be
because actually I'm looking at the calendar. I don't think we'll be doing the week after, right? Next week. Yeah, the last one before Christmas, I think. So I'll have to let you know. I don't know if I'll be here the 23rd or not. I'll have to let you know.
All right, let us know. Let us know.
This could be it, people.
Maybe we get a couple of weeks off. Do Jack and I get to go on? Do we get unemployment checks? Can we go to the government?
Yes, I will send you money.
All the money that we're pretending is going to charity.
Yeah. Give us a lot next week. It's all going to charity.
All right, everybody.
YouTube and charity.
So until that next week, you all have a good time, and thank you for watching us on Dave TV.
Bye.
Game over.